Yeah, well, it's back to the t-shirt weather because it's going to be really hot once again today. Let's go ahead and talk about what's happening right now. We're at 70 degrees. Winds are nice and light out in the northwest at 5. Humidity at 49%. So that has gone down a little bit from where we were yesterday. So we're going to continue with that trend, and that's going to be a drying trend for the metro area as we go through the next few days. Skies right now mainly clear, just a few clouds trying to push up across south central New Mexico. And this is where we're getting some moisture pushing into the area. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough moisture to get a whole lot of thunderstorm activity going for today. Best chances will be along the Gila, the southwest mountains over in the higher terrain as we continue to bring that moisture in. But tomorrow, looking a little better, we'll get a lot more moisture moving in, and that will help get those storms going. So for today, there will be that potential for a few storms to pop up down south. But again, it's going to have a tough time happening. And then up in the southwestern part of Colorado, we'll watch for a few more storms there. A lot of the moisture getting pushed out even farther west away from us, so that's going to limit how many thunderstorms we see. And then going into tomorrow, a few disturbances moving overhead could bring in a couple more storms up in the northern mountains, making for a little bit more of an active day there up in Colorado too. And then we'll watch for a few more storms down across south central, southwest New Mexico. And as we get a little moisture into the southeastern part of the state, we'll watch for a few storms to be possible there as well. Temperature wise out right now, we're starting off in the 60s up in Santa Fe, 70 for Albuquerque. Up in our northern mountains, we're in the low to mid 50s there. Down to the southeast, temperatures in the low 70s, Four Corners in the 50s and 60s. And as we go into the afternoon, it's going to feel quite warm, especially since we have some of that moisture left over in the air. A lot of the moisture stuck closer to the surface and not really aloft, so that's why we're not seeing the thunderstorm activity. Even though it feels humid outside, it's just not enough moisture going high enough up to get the rain to come. And so with the moisture around and with the heat building in, it will be quite warm again today, with highs right around 90 for Albuquerque, down the southeast, upper 80s to low to mid 90s there. And for the northwestern part of the state, 87 for Farmington. Durango warming up today too, topping out at 83. Here's a look at your forecast for southern Colorado. Mostly sunny skies at times, but then we'll have to watch for the cloud cover to build in. And then late in the day, we'll watch for those storms to pop up, but we will see fewer storms around. That air getting really pushed back to the west, the nice moist air that we used to have to get those storms going that we had yesterday. So we're not going to see as many storms around, and that's going to be the case for most of the week. Northwest New Mexico, just a chance for a stray shower storm today with highs in the upper 80s to right around 90 Thursday, Friday. Down in the southwest, slight chance for a few storms here, but again, it looks better for us here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as we start to get a lot more moisture moving on in. For the southeast, sun and clouds today. Can't rule out a storm here as we start to get a little moisture pushing into this area today and tomorrow, but it's going to be tough to happen just because we don't have a whole lot of moisture to work with. For the northeast, more sunshine today with highs right around 80 for Las Vegas, mid to upper 80s elsewhere. And for the northern mountains, maybe a few stray storms here, but even the northern mountains not looking great for the storm chances for today. Santa Fe, storm chances stay very slim for most of the week. And for the east mountains, highs today in the mid 80s with just the slightest chance of a storm. And for the metro, mid to upper 80s this afternoon, and we'll see partly cloudy skies. Just a very warm day for us today and tomorrow. As we go towards the end of the week and weekend, we'll start to see rain chances go up a little bit more on Tuesday, but as of right now, it doesn't look it's going to be a great potential for us to get a whole lot of rain over the weekend either. So we're really getting into more of a dry trend here.